Hi everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to day 8 of the 12 days of Summer Scraplifts from Scrap Squad. Today we are scraplifting Laura from beadsbuttonsanbirds.blogspot.co.uk, and it is this gorgeous layout with a large element. So it has all of this here. Now when I see this I see labels. There are some labels, but there are also washi strips or pattern paper strips, and then it's like a rainbow effect but not, so it's colour blocked. Now I'm going to take that as labels and I'm also going to do it in a rainbow fashion. So I have pulled out ink for each colour of the rainbow in distress ink. I don't have a purple, so I'm using Catherine Pooler for that. I've also pulled out a ton of stamps for my stamping blocks there. I've got this Vicky Booting colour study. I quite like the idea of doing one of these, maybe one of them. I've got the stitching stamps just in case, and the rest are Ellie's Studio. We've got all sorts of different ones, so I'm just going to flick through these quickly. I'm not saying I'm going to use all of these, but these are my options. So they are my stamping choices. My ink, and then I've also pulled out some other bits from Ellie's Studio. So we've got these stickers, which are pretty much, not all, but mostly labels, or banners at least. So we've got those that I can pull from, because I do want to mix in some stickers as well, and also some die cuts. So I've got a monthly kit there, which was in a grab bag from Hey Little Magpie, an old collection kit, which is from 2017. And you know, it was in a grab bag and I'm so happy because I love this one. And some Love Notes die cuts, Noteworthy, that's another old one. And then labels. Well, they say die cut tabs, same thing in my book. So I pulled them out as well. I've got my huge box of Ellie's Studio stash beside me. Beside me, so I'll pop up there if I want anything else. And I think that's about it. I am using this 3x4 photo of Mick, me and Tom, which was in the lazy river thing in Discovery Cove in our wetsuits, and this was like the best day ever. It was incredible. So I'm still documenting some photos from there because I have hundreds. And I debated this. I'm using white cardstock. And I'm going to leave some white space. So I'm going to stamp sort of here. So I'm going to stamp a wider part. But then I am going to have some white space because I'm going to put my photo here. And all of this is going to be white. I did look for a patterned paper that I could then stamp on. And then I thought, no, you know what? This is all about pushing me out of my comfort zone. So let's do that. And let's leave some white space and use some white cardstock as per the inspiration. Excuse me. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to start with red, work my way down. So we've got candied apple, spiced marmalade, I'm going to put these here, mustard seed, mowed lawn, mermaid lagoon, because I love that blue so much, picked raspberry, and then glam from Catherine Pooler, should I wish to do purple. I might just keep it at these 6. I don't know. Let's see. So, let's start off with our, what did I say it was? Candied apple, which is probably, these are probably my 6 favourite colours, even that pink. I know. Who would have thought it? That is the new pink colour as well, I believe. I do really want the new marine colour. I can't remember what it's called. It was released whilst we were on the Vicky Booting cruise because Vicky went mad for it. I really want that, but I don't have it yet, so I can't have it now. So let's make a start. Now I'm paranoid about making this white. Partly why I don't use white cardstock is I'm messy. And I'm always scared of messing it up, but So let's make a start. Let's use one of these heart. These are the heart label stamps. Ellie has released hearts and stars for a lot of her stuff, so I've got the labels. And let's start with this one. So these are new. I do not use my stamps nearly enough. I am very, very bad at that. I just find it's a faff, and in all honesty, I'm lazy. I don't have a lot of energy. So I use that for scrapping and working rather than digging out stamps. So, let's see how this goes. I hope it works out how I imagine it. Let's see. I'm a bit shaky at the minute. I don't know if that's COVID or what. So it's not coming out brilliantly, but that's fine. I quite like that distressed kind of look. This is why I don't stamp. I'm not a very good stamper. And that's okay. And I am going to wipe these in between and probably use it more than once. So I know I want to use this geotag label. So let's get that out. Okie dokie. So let's go here. There we go. And I want to be mindful as I go through not to lose the stamps. Where did I put that there? To remember to use some stickers as well. So I am going to do that as we go. And that is where I will pull different shades of the colour as well. So we've got a red there. So we'll pull a red. And let's pull another one as well. I know they are the same. That's A-OK. And I thought we might mix it in with some other like phrases and tabs maybe. I'll probably go down one more with, there we go, with red, and then we'll move on to our next colour. And this may end up looking rubbish, in which case you won't see the video, or it may turn out quite cute. We'll see really. Okay. I am debating doing some videos voice-overed so that I speed it up like a lot of you, like most YouTubers do. I'm considering giving that a try, and this is probably the video I should have done it on because it's the most time intensive, but we'll stick with it. Now I'm going to overlap like that, just to add a bit of interest. So let's have the speech bubble. These are so cool from Ellie's studio, and they also have it in block, so you can stamp different outline and solid should you wish. And as I pull the stamps out, I'm just giving them a wipe on my arm because they are new. Okay, so let's move on and get some orange on here. So I'm not stamping an awful lot per colour because I want to make sure that I can get them in, and then get all the colours in, I can go back and add more in should I wish to. Okay, let's go here. I do really love it. I'm definitely not a stamper. That's okay. I don't claim to be. So let's do this one. This one's a nice chunky one. So various stamps, as I said, mostly Ellie Studios, well, all Ellie Studios so far. The only other one is a Vicky Booty. And then I might even mix it up. So start the colours like different levels, which I think will just mix it up a little bit. Now let's pull out, this one that I'm pulling out now is indeed Vicky. Ellie's stamps are definitely really good quality. When you then use an American Craft one, you can feel the difference. Not that there's anything wrong with American Craft stamps, I think they're a brilliant value. But yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. Okay. So I'm going to come over there. Now I do have a stamping platform rather. Obviously for something like this, it's only a 6x6 one, so I'm not going to be able to use it. But I do use it for some stamping. I do apologise about that. Mickey's at a conference and there's been a fire evacuation, so I just had to check everything was okay there. So let's see if we got an orange. So I'm just seeing if we have So Glad to Be Here. That works perfectly because I was. Dokey. And like I say, I am going to try and overlap and such things. It's good to be using Stash Up. I'm doing a lot of that at the minute with all of what's going on, and it feels good. It really does. I never thought I would be happy not shopping. So I'm then going through and adding some black and white. Black and white works with anything and I quite like it. Even now, just using red and orange, I think it looks really good, even if the stamping is rubbish. I don't care. I'm having fun. And hopefully, you guys are having fun washing me. No. Watching me. And as I said, I'm going to bring in some tabs. So I guess we're doing shapes rather than labels, which is fab. There we go. I don't know if this is straight, but so you can see where we're going so far. I'm going to try and get a couple of smaller things in here. I do apologise again. Okay. I'm going to put an arrow as well. I keep putting it the wrong way. So let's pop an arrow there. Should we have another arrow? Why not? Why not, guys, eh? And that'll do for our orange for now. So as again, candied apple, spiced marmalade. I thought it was carved pumpkin, so it's a good job I checked. I'm going to give this top one another go. See if it can redeem itself. Let's see. I think there might be. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. I'm going to leave it, otherwise I'll end up messing it up, but I'm not happy with it. Let's say that much. In fact, I'm not happy with that colour. So, let's bring in Catching Rays, which does have an orange tint to it, but that's a-okay. Yeah, that's much better. Not happy with that, but not much I can do at the minute. We'll see if there's something to cover it with in a bit. Okay. Let's have another bulldog clip. And I've got the wipe next to me, so as I come off, I am giving it a clean. There we go. And I am going a bit wonky as well. That is absolutely fine. Adds a bit of interest after all. So, let me know, are you a stamper or is it not your thing? Let me know in the comments down below. So we have Good Times stamp, which, oh no, this is the wrong one. I didn't bring the one I wanted, that's okay. We can use this one. So we are going to use Happiness Found, I think, for a little phrase. And I'm going to put that in there just to try and detract away from the badness. Bad. Okay. I may well go through with the words and add some other ones later, we shall see. Life captured, speech bubble. Pop that there. So it's not perfect, and I don't claim this to be perfect in any way whatsoever. But it's handmade, it's fun, and I'm not going to stress at the end of the day. I just want to go back to red and use this asterisk stamp. Felt like something was missing there and there. And then let's do the same with orange. Pop on there. And finally with our yellow. Okay. Yellow isn't my favourite colour purely because I find it doesn't show up very well, causes issues for me. Yeah. So, oh, I do apologise. I've just seen that as well. That could be something that hides our mess of a yellow. Okay. So mowed lawn. And lesson learned, I won't be using that stamp again. Or maybe not lesson learned. Operator error. Okay. Mowed lawn is a favourite as well. I love it as a green. Well, I love it. Obviously, it's not as a green. It is a green. That is like so wonky, but hey ho. I think by the time we've got stuff on here, you're not going to notice it too much. Certainly hope not anyway. This is where I kind of think, why did I try and be clever? Why did I not just use washi tape? It's not like I don't have any. But, you know, it's fine. It is what it is, guys, isn't it? At the end of the day, I can't change it. Okay. Just gonna come in there. It does, I think, impact with what ink you use as well. I've not got, some of my inks have probably dried up and whatnot. So what I'm going to do to counteract that wonkiness is go wonky with that. Accentuate the wonk with the wonk. It's not a sentence I thought I would ever say. This was so silly and fun. Then we've got explore. Love it. Okay. I would like a green label. I don't know if this could be considered to be green, but let's use it. Okay. Moving on to blue. 22 minutes. Trying to keep an eye on the time. I am conscious that my videos have been a little bit longer. Probably because I'm taking twice as long at the minute. And that, my friends, is saying something. Okay, I'm going to complement that green with a dark green. Then let's use this. Definitely need to use my stamps more, up my stamping game, I think. Okay, this should work, hopefully. Oh yes, I like that. And I love Mermaid Lagoon. Is it Mermaid Lagoon? Yeah, checking them. I think it's a really nice colour. I'm going to use this bulldog clip again. There we go. And nobody said we can't use a heart, it's a speech bubble. Let's pop that in there. So what ink do you guys use to stamp? Because clearly Distress ink isn't the ink for stamping. Maybe Catherine Pooler would have been better, I don't know. Let me know what you use. And if you have any tips to become a better stamper, let me know. I'm beginning to think though it is the ink. Although a poor workman always blames his tools, doesn't he? So, That's saying something. And then I'm going to do one more with this blue. And that is going to be the Love This Smile stamp. Okay. Then let's move on to our pink. Probably not going to do purple. Need to add some red up there. Excuse me. I'm going to actually add this sticker. There we go, that kind of defines that. I've kind of gone to the edge and that's okay. I hadn't planned on doing, but I'm not going to stress. There's more important things on this layout to stress about. See, that ink is the newer ink and that's perfect. So maybe my ink is just too old. Well, it's not. Well, it's distress ink as well, isn't it? So it's supposed to look distressed. I need to get my head around that. Okay. Let's pop an arrow on. So I've kind of chosen like a core 6 that I've stuck to. So now I want to look at bringing in another one. Throw my stamping block across the plates. So we've got this banner, which is going to go there. And then, let's have a look. I'm going to do a quick heart as well, I think. And then what I might do, gosh, that's perfect, that heart, is just do at least a couple of stamps. The picked raspberry lid is broke, which is annoying. There we go. In this purple, just so I can say it is a rainbow of colours. So let's bring the heart down here. That is quite dark. Let me try driving. That's better. Well, you can't tell much difference there, but there we go. So we've got heart. Let's have speech bubble label. Catherine Pooler ink, stain your stamps more though. Just if it's not something that you have had before, just be aware of that. Doesn't bother me as such, but I would prefer if it didn't stain them as much. So I guess it does bother me, otherwise it wouldn't bother me at all. Okay, let's have one of them. So I think I've got, oh, asterisk. Let's do one of them. And then let's just do one inside there. And then where is the green? Do one there. Where is our orange? So you can see now I'm just going back, filling in some gaps, seeing where I want to add stuff. And that is it done, really. So that's the kind of idea I was going for. It's not turned out completely how I wanted, but it's not horrific, I don't think. I'm sure you guys will let me know if it is horrific. And please don't worry about saying so. Okay, I'm just putting these away, otherwise I know that I won't put them away. Not sure why I was humming the mastermind tune, but there we go. Oh, I do apologise again. So these Sticky Booting Bulldog clip was from Colour Study. Colour Study? Yes, Colour Study. Okay, where have part label stamp there? But where are the actual stamps, he asks. Anybody got an idea? There they are. So as you can tell, I always pull out too much stuff. I just didn't know what I wanted. So I guess I would suggest you limit yourself to 6 stamps for this. I think that is plenty for what you would want to do. And then I'm just going to go through with some phrases now. And add some phrases to our stamping. Again, I'm not going to use a load of phrases, just going to choose 2 or 3 and add them in the relevant colours. So there is orange, then red, let's have documented. Documented will work for anything really, won't it? There we go. And we'll have documented in pink. Okay. And then where's documented there? The best day. It's always a bit corny, but it was the best day, so I'll use it on this occasion. And let's go yellow. And let's go blue. Yep. While I've got the blue ink, I just want something short and sweet. Let's have hello. Hello. Just go there. And there. And there. I really like doing this part of it, where you're just sort of filling in the gaps and adding more and more and more. I just think that hello just adds a cute little something. There we go. Finally, let's do it to the purple. Hello. And then finally, I just want something on green. So let's get rid of these. and bring in our green. We are going to go with Good Stuff. Okay. Feel like I need something else in green, so let's go back to Good Times. There we go. And that is going to do the stamping, guys. I apologise that I made you sit through all of that. I definitely need to look at doing voiceovers, I think. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree. But I will probably give it a try either way. There we go. So now, that is our finished stamping. Okay. So it's a rainbow of stamping. Again, not keen on some of the top. Look how lovely that looks. Excuse me. Now I'm just going to see if there's anything I would like to add from here and see if we can sort of slot anything in. Probably not off that, it needs to be sort of small stuff. Tell you what, let's add our photo first. There is our photo, which is going to go here. Let's see here. Yeah, so I am obviously going to end up covering some of it. I've already matted my photo on just some cheap paper. And then let's see if we've got anything in here that I can sort of slot behind our photo. So this is a family fun ephemera. And we do also have the monthly kit, so I'm just going to open that. This is a March one because, as I said, it was from a grab bag. So it's not a new one or anything. Just to make that clear. I think we'll use this classic rainbow. There we go. Let's add that there. In fact, I'm going to pull this up. And let's add this bit there. So that's just going to add a bit of extra texture and a bit more colour. It's a great way to use your LE Studio kits, is to just get in there, rip them up and use them like that. Okay, I'm going to use this and then we'll find something to pop in that rosette. So I'm just going through and putting these to one side as I go through. Wow, there's a flower in an Ellie's kit. This is gorgeous. Really, really love this. Let's see. I'm going to pop that behind there. Now, whilst on the inspiration, she did go rainbow for that. I am using everything in the photo cluster. I'm not focused too much on what we actually use in terms of colour. Okay, let's pop that. So that just says a story about. That's cute. We've got a green around here. That works there. So I'm just going through like this really, seeing what I want to pull out, seeing if anything works. Don't really need that. Enjoying every moment of this day works beautifully. I'm actually going to stick that on the photo. There's another flower, let's use that there. Okay. So you can see it's just a case of using what I've got. I've limited my supplies, because otherwise it just gets too overwhelming and then you end up not using much at all. So whilst I do have an awful lot of stash, I am equally a fan of limiting your supplies for a layout. Okay. So I am trying to add in some colour. Let's use this as our title. So we've got good times, and then let's use that on a phone dot in the middle of there. So it just says today. So that's probably it out of there. I'm really pleased making headway with that packet. Definitely feels good to be using some stash, especially because it's quite old but new to me. Then, I have all of these loose things, so let's see if we can use anything from here. So we've got some stars. We all know me and plus signs. Some more stars. Okay, we've got some leatherette, which is very posh. So let's use some of them. I don't know why I tried to be posh then. Did you notice? Okay, love being together is perfect. I'm going to actually cover that one there. Excuse me. Let's use a butterfly on there. Play all day is something we definitely did in Discovery Cave. We don't need any more green. Okay, then we've got some I love Ellie Studio hearts. I don't know if I've told you this before, but they have a certain something and I just think they are wonderful. It's a shape that I could use again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I just think they are wonderful. So we've got some orange. Then we've got some good times around here for our title. Oops. This is a summer one. As you can see, I have nearly finished. Not sure we'll use any more today. This is a Disney one, but really it can be anything you want it to be. Okay, purple. So it's just going through really. I'm pulling out what might work, and I don't mind, in fact I really like when things are different shades. I think that really works and helps add something to your layout, and I think that's probably where I'm going to say is enough. Let's have a look. See, I just love these patterns. I don't know why, guys. I just love it. Makes me happy. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I'll probably journal around here. Yeah, let's do that now so that I make sure that I do it. No. No, I'm not going to journal. I've journaled on Discovery Cave. That is going to do it, guys. So that is my day 8 of 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts. Sorry it took so long. I promise I will get quicker. Yeah, I really enjoyed it though, and if you've stuck it out to the end, well done. And thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed watching. I really appreciate all of you guys coming back as I have returned to YouTube. and I look forward to getting stuck into some good stuff. I want to get into some organisation and get this room sorted once and for all, because it is doing my head in. So I figured we can do that together. So I hope you have enjoyed this long video. I have enjoyed scrapping with you, and this is day 8. Is it day? Yeah. Day 8 of the 12 days of Summer Scraplifts from Scrap Squad. Thank you so much for the inspiration, Laura, and thank you so much for all your hard work, Scrap Squad. I will be back tomorrow for day 9. Happy scrapping!